spring statement's meant to be a big deal because it's the moment that the Chancellor updates us on how well or not the economy's doing. But look, it all felt a bit pointless today against the backdrop of a potentially massive war in the Middle East that could throw all of the Chancellor's plans off course. And I have to say, watching it felt like I was living a bit in a parallel universe of normal times when it's anything but. And to be fair, the Chancellor did acknowledge that elephant in the room when she stood up in the Commons.
This government has the right economic plan for our country. A plan that is even more important in a world that in the last few days has become yet more uncertain.
Putting it bluntly, the government has no idea at the moment whether this is a short-term shock that will stabilise quickly or a much more profound hit to the global economy that's going to have massive reverberations here. But against that backdrop, the Chancellor adopted a keep calm and carry on approach as she tried to argue about how her stewardship of the economy had put Britain in a stronger place.
The choices this government have made are the right ones. Stability in our public finances, interest rates and inflation falling, living standards rising.
And when it comes to the forecast from the independent fiscal watchdog, the Office of Budget Responsibility, on the downside, growth's been downgraded for 2026 and unemployment is higher than expected. On the plus side, the Chancellor noted that interest rates have fallen, borrowing costs are coming down and inflation is falling faster than expected, all allowing her to argue that the government really is intent on tackling the cost of living.
I know that the question that people will ask themselves at the next election is this: are me and my family better off? I am determined that the answer will be yes.
This war in the Middle East is a stark reminder that things are not entirely in her control. And I don't want to alarm you, but in the past couple of days, gas prices have shot up, oil prices are on the rise, and if that morphs into a longer-term problem, there are real knock-on effects. The Resolution Foundation think tank says that if gas price increases of the last few days are sustained, well, that could mean that energy bills go up by 500 quid in July. So for a government promising us all that they will drive down the cost of living, this is the stuff of nightmares. And when you think of it like that, Donald Trump trolling the Prime Minister over his handling of Iran really is the least of Starmer's worries right now.